The search for the missing 5-year-old Aramazd Andressian Sr. intensifies. That was the little boy from Pasadena. Today, investigators searched the South Pasadena home of his father, who was released from jail earlier this week. And CBS 2's Dave Lopez is live with the latest on this investigation. Dave?
Pat, in the South Pasadena neighborhood, the father has not returned to the home that he shared with his son when he did have custody of him. It is that green home. There's a home behind there. That's where they lived. And he has not returned home since he's been released. His attorney said not because he's in hiding, but simply because he feels he just needs to be away. According to his attorney, and detectives confirm it, he is cooperating, but still no sign of his 5-year-old boy. For the second time, detectives went to the home of Aramazd Andressian, a home that he shares with his 5-year-old missing son. This time, they brought along 2 scent dogs, hoping to find something.
We did not come up with anything of any significance.
It has been 8 days now since the little 5-year-old boy was positively identified as being with his father at Disneyland, along with other family members. He's vanished since.
It was between 11:30 and 2 o'clock for sure, and I saw the gray BMW. I was by myself.
Earlier this week, this woman who did not want to be identified told us that she is positive she saw the little boy with his father at Lake Cachuma near Santa Barbara on Friday. Last night, she told detectives the same story, that she saw the boy with his father at the lake, but no other witnesses, according to detectives, can confirm that story. There was one other woman who thought she saw the boy, but
on that specific witness, we were able to find some video footage, surveillance footage at the lake, and that was a mistaken identification. So we were able to confirm that it was not the boy.
The 35-year-old Andressian was found passed out in his car in a South Pasadena park last Saturday. He spent the next 4 days in jail with a $10 million bail, but because detectives said they couldn't press any charges on him, he was released. His attorney says that he is working extremely hard to find his son. In fact, he was going to issue a statement today, changed his mind, and when asked does he have any explanation where his boy could be, his attorney, Daniel Nardoni, told me, "I can't go into that."
We're operating on the assumption that we're going to find him alive, and that's why we're doing these type of searches.
Detectives also said that they are pursuing every lead, going over everything more than twice. They also said they've had a number of people call in and said they've seen the boy, but every one of those has led to a dead end. It is not the boy. As for the young boy's mother, she is in seclusion, although in constant contact with detectives. The only time I was able to speak to her by phone, she said very simply to me, quote, "I'm a wreck." From South Pasadena, Dave Lopez. Back to you.